Hello viewers, this is Paladin of Odin, and this is some more Magic the Gathering Online. This is another episode of the Standard Commentary Series, and it looks like we've got zombies versus possibly Rakdos vampires. I don't quite know yet, but Rakdos is playing Collective Brutality. He discarded a Fiery Temper, used it to kill off the zombie token, and he's going to kill Cryptbreaker with the -2/-2, and look at his opponent's hand, forcing him to discard Gissa's Bidding. So all in all, that is quite the turn. A total of 3 mana, 2 cards, and the board's clear, and a possibly helpful card is now gone. And no plays from zombies. There's that. Deals their hand. So he's got Grasp of Darkness, Voldaran Pariah, Grasp of Darkness, and Dark Salvation. So he has a lot of creature kill in his hand right now. And unfortunately for Rakdos, if he's playing vampires, Grasp of Darkness will kill pretty much every single creature that he would want to play. Collective Defiance. He's going for the Wheel of Fortune. Discarded 2 Alms of the Vein. He did have enough mana to cast 1, which is nice. Pings him for 3, lets him gain 3, and, lets him possibly draw things that he needs. Thermal Alchemist, is he running a Rakdos Machinegun? I mean, I don't see why that wouldn't work. It's just, in blue you have a lot of synergies, Thing in the Ice, Fevered Visions, even Sphinx's Tutelage, though we don't see that hardly at all anymore. But, it fits in color, and theoretically you could play with it. Collective Brutality, going for the hand again. Gets rid of Grasp of Darkness. And pretty much the same. And there's Thermal Alchemist. And I have to say, Zombies missed a trick there. He could have Grasp of Darkness to him at the end of turn. Voldaran Pariah. Now this is a very helpful, tricky card. Great Madness cost of 3 instead of 5. And then the transform ability, you have to sacrifice 3 creatures, but you're playing zombies, so it's not hard to have 3 creatures that you would be willing to sacrifice. And then when you do, it forces your opponent to sacrifice 3 creatures, and you have a 6/5 flyer. Ooh, Bedlam Reveler. And he got it in the exact way you'd want to get it. No cards in hand, so straight up draw 3 cards. And ping with the Alchemist. 4 mana. Collective Defiance with Escalate. Punching the vampire out of the sky, and then Wheel of Fortune again. Unfortunately, Bedlam Reveler doesn't have haste, so it would have been nice if he had been able to attack in for 4 there, but there's nothing he could do. 2 lands in his hand, so back to Zombies, who, to be honest, he's not in a very bad position here. He's only down to 15. His opponent only has, did have a 3/4. Grasp of Darkness takes care of that very easily. Relentless Dead. Now we do know that he has Dark Salvation in his hand, The only problem is that Thermo Alchemist has 3 toughness, and it's a little difficult to get rid of 3 toughness with that card. But he does have the 5 mana to do it now, provided Relentless Dead doesn't die. The only problem is Relentless Dead is very easy to kill. And he doesn't have the black mana to bring it back to his hand if it does get killed. Okay, ping with the Alchemist. Incendiary Flow going face. Untaps the Alchemist, pings again. So that's 5 damage to the face so far. Got him down to 10. How much mana does he have? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Let's see. Ping with the Alchemist for 1. Burn from Within for 6 would be 7. Ping again for 8. Just shy of that. But Dark Salvation 4-2. Response from Rakdos. 1 card in hand. I wonder what he's got. Fiery Temper to the face. Well, at least that'll be an extra 4 damage. And goodbye, Thermo Alchemist. You did some decent work. But now Zombies has 3 2/2 zombie tokens, and Rakdos is top decking. The only good news is that if he draws crap cards, he does have Gyre Reach Sanitarium. So it looks like he drew a crap card. Probably a land. Ooh, Alms of the Vein. And Gissa's Bidding. Unfortunately, Zombies didn't have the mana to cast his Madness spell. Rakdos has got him at 3. Oh, an Incendiary Flow for the last 3 damage. Wow. I have to say, he did, granted Rakdos had 24 life, but at the same time, he was so low on cards. It just worked for him at that last possible moment that he had Alms of the Vein and Incendiary Flow so that he could do those last 6 points of damage. Theoretically, it could have been very, very much a zombie game from that point on since he was top decking. The only saving grace that Rakdos had was Gyre Reach Sanitarium. So, squeaked it out at the last minute. Like I said, he had 24 life, but zombies can easily chew through 24 life. So if Rakdos had bricked, it might not have been certain that zombies would win, but by no means was it certain that Rakdos was going to win that game. It just worked out that way perfectly. That he was able to draw a card, use Gyre Reach Sanitarium to draw a card, discard Alms of the Vein for 3, and then Incendiary Flow for 3. Well, unfortunately, that's the end of the match, but I am going to put this video up because I'm intrigued by this deck. I didn't really think that anybody would try a Rakdos Machinegun, given, like I said, the synergies that Izzet already has, and Rakdos doesn't exactly have very many of those cards that you can throw in any red or black deck that just work. But it's an interesting combination and an interesting concept. It's just, it seems like if this game is to go by anything, it seems like the Rakdos version runs out of cards a lot faster than the Izzet version. And that can be a huge problem. But I'm going to end the video here. That was Zombies versus Rakdos Machinegun. And if you liked what you saw, hit that like and subscribe button for me, and I will see you in the next video.